Hi, I'm Paul. I'm going to make a video today about doing a very simple tarot reading. I'm going to be using the Druid Tarot, which is produced by the BDO. Ta-da! It's a 29 card oracle deck whose images are derived from pagan art of Bronze Age, Iron Age and early medieval Europe. I really actually like this deck. I've got a lot from it. It's produced in black and white block print with the assumption that as you connect with the cards you're going to colour them in, which I've started doing now. I've used this deck for quite a while, and as I've connected with particular cards I can see what colours what it wants to be, and using the medium that most of us have some familiarity with, the medium of felt tip pen, I have started colouring in cards, and just the act of colouring them in changes the imagery quite a lot, changes how you see it, brings different things out. I really like this. Anyway, so today I did a reading for my dog, Maisie. She has lived with us now for 6 months. She has come from Romania, where life has been very, very different for her. She's lived wild for a good long period. She has a deep distrust of people. She's got herself through some very hard and violent situations. She's basically had to live off her intelligence and her wits and her cunning. These are all things that have kept her alive, but now in a home environment they are manifesting as problems because she doesn't understand what's going on. She doesn't realise that we're not about to torture her or kill her at any moment. There's a lot of change going on in her life. She's absolutely the most perfect and wonderful dog I have ever lived with, and at the same time the most difficult and challenging. I wouldn't be without her whatsoever. She started accompanying me on my rituals now. She gets that something's going on. There is a hell of a lot of promise within her. There's a lot of potential for her to be the most bestest dog ever in the entire world. So yeah, we went for a walk today. She's at the 6 month period now where she's settled in, but she's starting to challenge her position within the family. This is a normal thing for dogs that are coming new, adult dogs. She's like at that teenage stage where she wants to push boundaries. So we went and with the intention of doing a tarot card reading for her. So we went to an abandoned golf course, lots of green open space, lots of nature going on, reclamation of previously managed landscape. We went and sat by a lake in the long grass, and I got the deck out and I wanted to pull 3 cards. I wanted a card to represent her past, a card to represent a spirit or an archetype who will work with her now, and I wanted a card for her future. I got the card. I sat down and started shuffling the deck, and normally she'd go trotting off and go and do her own thing, but she sat in front of me wanting to know what was going on, and as I was shuffling the cards she licked the deck of cards, and the card that she licked became the first card, her past. I carried on shuffling, and she nudged my hand and pushed a card slightly out of the deck. That became her present. And as I carried on shuffling, she got a bit fed up and she put her paw on the deck of cards and sort of scratched one card out, and that became her future, her possible future. So here we are. I'm going to read the cards to you now. I'll read from the book. I'm not the best tarot reader. I do use the book. I also like to use a bit of intuition in there. I think these cards help with the British mythology both help you to understand what's going on in British mythology, and your knowledge of and connection with the mythology helps bring things out. You know, there are spirits and deities and stories within these cards that I actually understand, and I can get more of a background from it. So here we go. The first card, this is her past. Dylan ap Ton, Ocean, son of wave. That which is occult or hidden, the unconscious mind, the world of dreams. This divine twin is in his element within that which is dark and mysterious, fluid and constantly shifting. His teaching enables us to go with the flow, passing unscathed through the treacherous waters of the psyche, to explore the depths of the mind, which can be dangerous. We risk becoming disconnected from physical reality, including friends and family. We risk insanity. Dylan thrives in this environment because it is his nature. He has the necessary power, creative energy and wisdom, reminding us that we too need these qualities to explore inner worlds. I can see that definitely is relevant to her past, where she's had to live on her wits and her intelligence. She's had to be creative, used her wisdom. She's certainly gone through a lot of danger and risk just to keep herself alive. So the next card, this is who will work with her now. You see that? This is Gwion Bach, Little Innocent. A period of gestation, either in the physical realm or of plans and ideas. It represents an inner quest, inner transformations, the necessary time while things are nourished within, growing and changing before coming to fruition. The inspiration, the Awen, is held within the cauldron for a year and a day, until the 3 sacred drops are ready to be released. The child is held within the safety of the womb until it is ready to emerge into the world. It may be a time of joyous awaiting, of inner nurturing, although it may also manifest moments of frustration and impatience. So there, just straight up off the top of my head, I can see a lot of relevance to her now. She's like held within the safety, within the home, within our family. It's a time where she's got to change. She is changing, making a lot of adjustments. Certainly there are times of frustration and impatience, but this is changing her life, and this is very much like a melting pot time of her life, where she's adjusting to a new life. She's going to be reborn as a new Maisie in a new life. So I'm quite happy and quite pleased that Gwion Bach has come through there. Now her future. Gwydion ap Don, very wild, son of the giver. This card may indicate the presence of a powerful helper or initiator in someone's life, or that the individual may need to play this role in somebody else's life. Such a helper is capable of guiding the individual through the severest crisis, often assisted by greater forces. It may indicate guidance being given in making connections with the power animal, or it may show that there is some other work to be done with the spirits of the natural world. It may represent power over, or the power of, plants and animals. So there we have an indication that she's going to come into her own power. There's a dog on the card there. That could be Maisie. Looks a bit like her. There's certainly lots of connections going on here. I've done soul retrieval on her. She's had Reiki. She comes on my rituals with me now. She gets that something's going on. She's definitely becoming more in tune and more confident within herself. She's got to draw on that the spirit of dog, I suppose, to know how to fit in, where she fits in with her new life. I'm quite pleased that her future isn't going to be just fitting in with us. It's her drawing on her animal allies to become a stronger and more confident dog in herself. So there we go. That's my first proper video. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave some comments below. And thank you for watching.